Hello and welcome to my marathon journey to a new smile using smilelove.com. This is going to be V2.0 because guess what finally showed up? Yep. Finally got some aligners. Now, these, last I talked to them or sent an email to them, we're still in production. And as you might remember, I moved. I'm in a new house. And these were delivered to my old address on Friday. And just because we were up at the old house and I happened to check the mail, I found this in my box on Sunday. So we have started with a new plan. And when I say new plan 2.0, we're talking 42 weeks. Now, when you think of refinement, you think, maybe a couple of months or something. No, this is a brand new start from scratch, 10-month, 42-week program. So much for getting things done. Now, the big problem was that in the meantime, between when this debacle all started and my retainer obviously didn't fit and none of my other ones were going to fit, and they finally decided to go ahead with this option. It's been a lot of weeks, and with no retainer to keep my teeth in, guess what tray number one felt like? Yeah, you got it. Ouch. Because my teeth had shifted over those weeks, and getting that first one in was a little difficult. Now, there is something I got to tell you. These aligners feel a lot different than the other ones. Bottom ones, maybe about the same. Top ones, they fit all the way to the top of my teeth. They fit all the way to the top of the back of my teeth. Makes them kind of hard to get out, but they fit kind of the way I thought they were supposed to fit in the first place. Does that have anything to do with the fact that it was ineffective in moving my top teeth? Couldn't tell you. But, maybe. Anyway, there's been some changes, and the first change you see right here is this box. Now, there is one good thing I have to say about this box. This box fits inside a mailbox much easier than the old box. The old box looked like this, and not much to say about it except it didn't fit in a regular mailbox. So kudos for making a box that will actually just fit in a mailbox. That's all I have good to say about this. They've slickened this up with more graphics. Turned the inside into kind of a, here's your carrying case. You're just one pull away from your new aligners. Here's more, there's tools, whatever. Again, the slick packaging costs money. I don't want to pay for slick packaging. I just wanted to pay for these. So that's one of the reasons I can tell you the price has gone up. A little bit slicker guide. But that's okay. I'll go for that. But now they have where you pull this out and your aligners are underneath here. Well, they're not all underneath here because I have so many of them. I have them underneath here and underneath here. The carrying case is the same, but over here we have something a little bit different. We have the Chewies, of course, that we always get. We have Tray Spray, which is kind of like the stuff I've been using that I got. This is a smaller bottle, and they send you one bottle. And I've gone through, I go through quite a few bottles, so this is a nice, very nice thing to have, but not adequate for the whole journey, of course. They send you lip balm. They give you one of these free when you take a scan with one of the other companies. They give you the cursory nail file in case you have any problems. And like I said earlier before, don't use this. If you use the nail file, what you're going to end up doing is scratching your aligner to the point where it's going to be a tongue magnet. Get some 400 and 800 grit sandpaper and go from 400, 800, even 1,000 grit. When you sand it, don't use this thing. It's just way too rough. And they've changed the extraction tool, and it, of course, now it's branded, and it just has the hook to pull them out. It doesn't have the other side so you can shove down, which is kind of disappointing because the hook doesn't always work. Sometimes you had to go this way and push, but now it's branded. So Slicker box, yeah, like I said, the box costs money. I don't want to pay for a box. I want to pay for aligners. Now, ooh, by the way, one thing I forgot to mention. One thing that is conspicuously missing from all of this slickness is a copy of my treatment plan. I have sent an email off to SmileLove to request that treatment plan, but it used to be included with your aligners, and it is conspicuously missing from this. I don't know if people didn't care, couldn't interpret it properly or whatever, but I don't know from aligner to aligner which teeth are supposed to be targeted and how they're supposed to be moving. So a lot less information and a lot more trust, and not liking that one little bit. So we'll let you know how that goes. Back to the regular scheduled programming. The fun part starts. V2.0 number 1 is in, and got to give it a go. Now, if you remember from the first run, aligner number 1 is an exact replica of whatever your impression was, and that's just to baseline your teeth and get you used to it. My teeth had moved, and oh man, it was a booger getting this thing in. But it's getting easier and it feels better, so we'll get used to it, and it'll do what it's supposed to do. Baseline my teeth back to where they should have been when I took those impressions and where we're starting. So we're going 21 sets of aligners, 42 weeks, and we will get there. So no, it wasn't just remember they said this was just a little problem that, even though it's not where it's supposed to be, just wear a retainer for 24 hours a day for a couple weeks, and it'll just slide it in there. And if that doesn't work, wear it for a few more weeks, and it'll fix the problem. Yeah, that's why I have 10 months now worth of trays to fix the problem. At least the problem is getting fixed. And like I said, make sure if you have any contact with any company to do anything over the internet that you get all the assurances in writing. And if somebody tells you something on the phone or on a video chat or something, make sure that you get it in writing so you can go back and if there's a problem, they'll correct that problem. As far as I'm concerned right now, we're starting over. Life is good. The construction of these trays is, again, far and way above the competition, and all those ones with lines, even the ones that almost all of the dentists and orthodontists give out. These are just superior in every way. They're perfectly clear. They are perfectly smooth, and once they're in, they feel great. So we'll keep in touch every couple of weeks. Hopefully, that's all we'll need, nothing in between, and let you know how things go in this second time around. I told you it was a marathon journey. Yep, it's the marathon journey for a perfect smile here with SmileLove, and we're going to see it all the way to the end. If it's something that you're interested in, click the link, and that'll give you a little more incentive to do it if that's what you're thinking about doing in the first place. In the meantime, take care of those teeth, smile a lot, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.